Yeah, I mean, I think that their team's one of the best teams with their runs, right? And they do it in different ways. Transition, offensive rebounds. I thought they picked up their defensive, physicality, and we knew they were going to make a run there. But I just kind of liked our poise. Just continue to stick to the game plan, stuck to the details. I thought we played pretty good basketball for like 46 minutes, and it was they test you in that, and so guys did a good job.
What happened with reception before the game? And when there's a late scratch like that, how do you go about adjusting sub patterns, those sort of things that follow from that?
Yeah, he was sick, wasn't feeling well, tried to play, but he just couldn't do it. So, but when that happens, it just gives guys another opportunity to step up. So that's the great thing about the locker room. Those guys are always ready. Luke ready to start, Nimi, X, everybody. So to me, it's just about the connectivity of the team. When stuff like that happens, next guy's got to be ready to go and do his job, and they did a good job of that tonight.
Luke and Amy playing together, I think we saw it in 4 other games. How do you go about maintaining the space of those guys? They're going to do a lot of offensive rebounding, but they've still been able to be successful to the front.
Yeah, I mean, the spacing, it just looks different. So it's just not going to be what it is when there's 4 out, 1 in, and that's okay as long as we get the right execution and what we're trying to get to. So the spacing is different when you're double big than when you're one big, and we just have to fight for that regardless of that. And that gives us different versatility. So, but it was a credit to those guys, man. They were ready to play, when we had the late scratch. So.
Obviously, with Kristaps out, you could have gone smaller. Instead, you stay with double big lineups most of the game. What convinced you to do that in this matchup, and then how were the bigs able to help you kind of wall off the rim as well as you did tonight?
To me, it's more about just having different ways that you could play, and so the season presents opportunities for that, and we need to be able to be flexible, to win the matchup at that particular time. And I thought tonight that just won the matchup for us. New York's one of the most physical teams in the league, and they do a great job on both ends of the glass, and so we were able to counteract that a little bit with our physicality. So. It was a credit to the guys, though, for playing, as hard as they did, especially defensively. They were really well connected. All of our bigs. I thought Al, I don't know if he took 2-3 shots, but his defensive positioning and physicality was tremendous.
What kind of mentality did Jayson Tatum come into this game with?
I have no idea. I didn't talk to him, but he was ready to play, and that was special. So I just thought he did a great job, just kind of taking what the defense gave him, whether it was for him, whether it was for his teammates, but. His ability to just play versus different coverages throughout the game, get the shot that he wanted, and play with a sense of poise, that was a special performance.
Joe, he has every reason to be tired.
Who?
Well, Jayson.
Yeah.
But you rode him a lot in the first 3.5 quarters. What's that dynamic like when you're just continuously, you kind of go away from your usual rotations and say Jayson kind of carrying us? What's that?
To me, it's just you kind of get the energy of the game, you get the feel of the game, and you're just communicating. Okay, what's it look like? We took the one of the media timeouts a little early to get him back in and give him a little bit a rest on one of the other ones. So you're just communicating with all the guys what that looks like, and with the late scratch, you have a little bit of freedom to be able to do that. So, but that was big time by him tonight.
I know that this stage doesn't mean much to you, but did you see it mean much to Tatum on this game, this team?
Yeah, I mean, I think once you get out there,
Yeah.
And you feel the energy of the Garden and you feel the energy of the two teams, I think once you get out there, it was obviously a game that the guys wanted, and it should be that way. But at the same time, we have to do the same thing, 36 hours, whatever it is from now. So, but it was a great environment, and I thought the guys kind of relished in that and stuck together.
Derek had a big third quarter. I guess what does he provide when he has one of those stretches that he kind of takes over?
Who?
Derek.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, it goes back to just his ability to be aggressive, right? And his pick and roll reads have been great, right? Whether it's with Jayson, whether it's with the 5, and so he just does a great job of just kind of finding advantages, and we need him to continue to play that way, and it's great to watch him.
That Biggs connectivity, was that how you guys were able to hold Karl Anthony Towns under 10 points?
You tally up all the ways that they're able to score, and you take a few of those away. We didn't do a great job at the free throw line. We got to do a better job defending without fouling, but we were able to just take away a lot of the stuff that they get through some of the details, and the positioning and the details were on point, and it took some of that stuff away.
You said 46 out of 48 minutes. Did you feel like this was one of the most complete wins of the season?
It was up there. It could be. Again, like I said, we fouled a little bit too much, but we did a lot of good things. But I think for the entire 48 minutes, we played with a level of connectivity on both ends, and that's the most important thing, regardless of the results. So we just got to continue to fight for that, and we got to just continue to win in the trenches, win the margins, and I think we did that. We did that again tonight.
Joe, Jayson moved into the top 10 all-time in franchise scoring tonight. You're very open about how prideful you are in coaching him. When he reaches a milestone like that, do you feel some sort of pride towards him? When he
I just feel I'm happy for him. You know, I feel grateful. You know, when I joked with both of them that like I didn't have that on my bucket list to coach. You know, those two guys, and so it just kind of happened. And I'm really grateful that I get to coach them. And so I don't take that for granted. But you know, it's big time for him. You know, he does it the right way. And so for him to be able to accomplish that while focused on winning and being a great teammate is really important. And you know, I think he's still underrated. He's one of the best players out there.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks.